thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
God, I love this game. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? Alright. We don't need that one, we need this one. Normal.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? It sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. The the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
There he is. Oh yeah.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
Get used to
I don't know
it.
if I'd ever order one at a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great.
Sneaky.
Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you
Hello.
a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I'll get my backpack. Alright. But first, we're gonna listen to some soothing sounds. Oh, that's right. I need to reconfigure this. There we go. 39. Surfing guitar, 66 boys. 5. How's it going? Yeah, I gotta work today. Oops. Good to hear. No. Ah. Okay. 4, 8. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Starting Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh yeah, always. Always and forever, probably. Pillow talk. Ooh. Four. 86. What are you up to today? I'm just getting all these out of the way first, so I don't gotta do them later. 32. Sailor. Oh, I dig it. I might have to listen to these in like long form later. Just laying in bed. I feel that. When I worked mornings, I would come home and just lay in bed. I'd probably fall asleep for a while too. Yeah, I get you. This is still my morning time. I know it's your evening, or getting close to evening. 30. Salty catfish. 2. What do you do? Job-wise? Go on. I don't think I've ever asked. Sea breeze. Call me Mantis. You work in a factory? Oh. So you're on your feet all day? That sucks, man. There we go. There's that one. Oh yeah, it's not fun, man. Got that. Let's get our backpack. Shout. Whoa. Oh, what is this camera? Hang on, I gotta fix some stuff. Controls are off. We're just gonna change everything here. Give me just a hot sec. see if that fixed everything. Oh god, that's a lot better. Jesus. I was just like, what is wrong with my view? Yeah, I had to buy some new insoles recently, but they're not the greatest. Okay, hang on. I know you can have a funny conversation here if you call Major Tom again.
Snake, did you climb that tree?
Yes.
Good. So the backpack?
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't tell me you went up the tree just to take in the view. Well, I must admit that's not a bad idea. Climbing a tree does give you a wider range of view. You can use it for scouting. What you need to do now is retrieve your backpack. Understood?
Understood.
The backpack is on the branch pointing east on that tree, right? Walk along the branch and...
Yeah, we get it. Got it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor.
Don't worry, we got this.
The suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Don't tell me what to
Durability
do.
is shown in the item. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert action.
At least you get a
Standard
gun.
Fox operating
Snake didn't get
procedure.
crap.
Don't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into
Can I have one of those for my work?
So how do I come
So no one bothers me for at
take
least
the revival.
a little bit.
I mean that thing they put in my
Oh, look at that. She died.
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you.
Who?
This time,
Who?
survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in
Paramedic?
a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
And then
John Doe.
asks.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
Dr. Clark.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Too many.
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a Snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
A fart in the wind. I shall be.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Why can't I turn around? Come on. I guess you can't clip. Come on, Snake, you can do it. Okay, that's Mushroom C. Where's the next one? Okay, it's right there. I probably didn't need to pause that. Yup, yup. Give me some more bullets. Oh, thank God they fixed that. Just gotta go around. No, wait, I can't go around. Oh, it's just right there. Supposed to be a tree frog around here. I think that's it right there. that you, buddy? There it is. Frog bee. Okay. Anybody else? Up this way. Yes, I'm following a guide for all this because this is just way too much to keep track of. Especially capturing like one of everything. That would be like an actual nightmare. Come on, move. Where are you? There we are. Should be a magpie. Yep, birdie. Birdie. I need to be back a little bit more to get you, and I think that's it for this area. Oh, the mango. False Russian mango is... Where is that? There they are. I think that's it for this area. I think. No, there's a giant anaconda, that's right. Where are you, buddy? Here you are. I do want to keep the tree frog, because that's going to come in handy way later. So we're going to eat everybody else. Tasty. Who would eat a magpie? Calorie mate I'm going to save for later too. Imagine eating a snake. Probably should have did the bees somewhere else so they don't come after me. I guess it doesn't matter. They don't hang around apparently. Oh, calm yourself, buddy. This would not happen in real life. This crocodile would just not sit here and take this. Oh, you moving? Come on, get some. Yeah. goes for this one. Hornet's nest. And fruit eye. Okay. Apparently I only need one. It sounds like my stomach on empty. Where is this fruit? Is it like right? It's here somewhere. How do you see anything? Show me with your elven eyes. Oh, there it is. Fruit C. Okay, cool. And then... where is he? There he is. Cool. And that should be it for this area's food. Should be the hornet's nest. Yep. Cool. We're eating everything. I bet a honeycomb would taste great. I've had honey before, but I've never eaten a honeycomb. I wonder what the texture around a honeycomb would be like. That would be my thing. I'm sure it'd be a little crunchy, maybe. Just a little. I could imagine it wouldn't be too great. It's a bit crunchy.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
Until it accidentally happens.
This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright. Pause that for a hot second. It's funny how you can get the sniper rifle here, but you can't really, like, put it to good use, like, at all. Trying to move some stuff around on my desk so I have some room for some stuff, actually. I need to find a better place to put my mic, like, for real. So I can push this back just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, we're gonna change that. Oh, yeah. We also have the Raiden mask. We're gonna go with Leaf. Did I see something? No, you saw nothing. It was just your imagination. Don't need to do any of this. So, okay, I can see where it's at. Is he knocked out? Yes. Okay, cool. So it should be here. Where are you, birdie? Ah! No! Is there another one? Fuck! Damn it. I wonder if I leave and come back, will they reappear? Or is there other ones? Is there more birds? Do they just like respawn? I wonder. That seems to be a yes. Damn it! How bad are you at shooting birds? Terrible. I wonder if I can get closer. They just instantly go. Well, I mean, I am lower to the ground. This is either some thick fucking grass. Jesus. Where's this guy getting him? Must be my imagination. This is riveting, I know it is. Do I have like a grenade? I don't have a grenade, do I? I would just toss that shit in there too. Nope. Damn. Just need to get a little closer than where I am to try and find this freaking bird. Finally. Birdie. Birdie. Okay, we got that one. What's the next one? Okay. Ah. Oh, that's further ahead. Okay. Mama said knock you out. I'm probably still gonna collect all the items around here too, just for the fuck of it. Looks like we gotta take some people out. Alright. No biggie. Oh, there he is. I was like, I know you're here somewhere. You don't see anybody. It was just a really big mosquito. Yes, sir. Really nasty mosquito. Could be better. Oh, come on, knockout, man. Hurt. Speaking of, I do need more ammo. Did you guys give me ammo? Yes. Ah, there he is. I missed him. Can barely see this fucker too. Just knock out, man. Thank you. Go to sleep. I don't think there's anybody here too much. Green tree frog. Okay. Why the hell would you get thermal goggles? You know what? Never mind. I take that back. You get thermal goggles like silly early in MGS. So, never mind. The sniper rifle would be more the other one. There are grenades. Stun. There's one more dude, but I'm not gonna worry about him. I'm just gonna back around. So I don't know if I did all this on another playthrough, so we're just gonna do a fine comb sweep. As much as I like the camera that way, I would rather own view, Pro Logic, Adobe, vibration on, camera up, left, down. Screen adjustments. Third person, normal. Does this mean I can control the camera? No, it does not. I wonder if that's something I have to change at the very beginning. Or am I just doing it right? Camera mode, third person, captions. Select camera. Oh, there it goes. It took a while for it to activate. There we go, that's much better. That is not, so I'm gonna have to change that, it's fine. There we go. Much better. Alright. Sniper rifle. Let's go. So I guess in this area that is all I need food-wise. Is just this and the fruit. Alright, cool. Okay. So that's everything in this area. So moving on. Shit. Nobody. You saw nothing. Who's the boogeyman?
Nobody here.
Time to take a nap. Like 90% camouflaged right here. If it wasn't for my backpack, I'd probably be like 100% camouflaged. He'd probably like step over me. He's looking right fucking at me too. That means the others are probably... Yeah, he woke up. This guy hasn't woken up yet, though. It's fine. Onward! Okay, so distracted the guards with the hornets. Let's see here. Yeah, he's running across. What to do? Ah. Okay. Come on, get back up there, Snake. Jesus. Don't need anything else from here. Nope, that's it. Alright, cool. Oh. I need to collect this shit down here real quick, though. I wonder if they'll come back in time, or if I will have time to... Before they come back, I wonder... Oh shit, I heard one of them. Fuck. Oh well, we'll just wait. Fuck. Let's see here. Come on, guys, go on through. I probably did have time, honestly. Oh well, yeah.
Something there?
No. Anybody else?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Who's that?
Nothing. God damn it. How do you see me? Oh well. You can't see me. Grenade. Stun. Noise. Alright, cool.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
I think I have easy gun.
I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
2.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Sorry for being so late.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Okay. So let's take everybody out here real quick. Okay.
This is HQ.
Shush, 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 shush. Shush, shush, shush.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
I'm sure they're fine. Just some dudes. Okay. Should get everybody taken care of here. Wow, they can't find him because he's actually in the grass. That's amazing.
Everything looks normal.
Are you serious?
Someone there?
No! Go away. Leave me alone. Nope. It's just a big snake. Leave me alone. I'm at 90%. Stop looking for me! God damn it! Yeah! Damn it. Run, snake! Just gonna run. Are they gonna follow me? Oh yeah, I'm like at 90%. They shouldn't be even able to see me. Like, exist. Like this. He's got his back to me. God damn it! Yes, I know I'm low on health. They might as well just kill me. Snake, you're dying. Yeah, I know. It hurts. Just shoot me to death. And hey, pig. How's it going? Wait, how's the alert going down, but I'm, like, being shot at? Question mark? Do they see me or do they not see me? They're just shooting blindly. It's fine. It's fine. Wow, and it continues with everybody still passed out. Cool. Okay, now I know there's a dude over here. Pretty sure there's a dude over here. Fuck is he? I thought there was supposed to be somebody over here. Unless he's one of the dudes I killed. Which is very possible that that could have happened. So, you know. Love how it gives you a shotgun this early. There he is. Okay, there's one. You saw nothing, sir. Been a long time since I played these. Pretty sure it was when the HD released on the Xbox 360. That seems to be what most people say. I try and play it at least yearly or every other year. At least one Metal Gear game. Right now I'm going through all of them. This is probably by far my favorite besides just Metal Gear Solid. You saw nothing. You are seeing things, so there is somebody else back there. I gotta remember this is on normal and not, like, easy. These guys aren't gonna stay asleep forever. Well, now they will be. Alright, so after there's one there, one there. Okay, where is the frog? There's the frog, okay. So for the retro achievements, I'm trying to get multiple achievements at once. So I'm trying to get all these stupid green frogs and, like, all the food consumables that you can get. I remember renting it, the OG one, on the PS. Really enjoying it. It was super cool compared to the SNES MS games, right? If they redid Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, I was talking to my husband about this earlier. If they just remade them, like, in the style of just Metal Gear Solid, they don't have to do anything fancy with them. But if they just redid those two games in the style of just Metal Gear Solid, I think a lot of fans would be just very content and happy with that. They don't gotta go over the fucking top with them like they did with 5. Shit. No! Well, this is just a caution. I don't think there's any birds or anything I need for this one. Is there any food consumables here? Probably not. Rat. That's the one I need to get a rat. Yum yum. Who wants rat? Imagine crawling downstairs. Oh, my knees, my shins, my everything. That would just suck eternally. That would just fucking suck. You think if I crawl across the floor? Nah. You won't see me. Alright, so we just need to go underneath. Oops, shit. Get down, snake. There we go. Let's kill ourselves a rat and... How do you hear footsteps? I'm crawling. How? Okay. No. No game. I'm crawling. There's no footsteps. No footsteps involved here. No footsteps. You know what?
Nobody here.
You deserve that. Thought I heard footsteps. Sure. Jesus. Let's see here. No one lives forever? No, I have not. What's it about? When did it come out? Let's see here. We're gonna eat the rat. Yeah, we know you're full. First-person spy game from early 2000s. Think Austin Powers antics as a woman with awesome stealth. Huh. Let me see here. No one lives forever. Apparently there was a redux. Let me see here.
You look like you need a monkey.
Get everybody down low!
Kind of reminds me of GoldenEye a little bit. No, I've never seen this game.
Who's there?
Huh.
Who is here?
Interesting. Huh. Alrighty. Who else left? Do I have anybody left? Sequel. Oh, there was a sequel? Back in my day, we actually didn't hear Brandon MD2 is reliable. Thank you, Anev, for your infinite wisdom. Aw, he fell asleep. He's all tuckered out. Okay, real quick before we go in here. What year did this sequel come out? Actually, no.
Snake, do you see the door there?
Yes, I see the door. Let me talk to paramedic for a minute.
I see you've caught a tree frog. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track
Actually,
mind, don't you?
I can't
But
keep this one, so I might as well
that is
eat
one
it.
theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation
I forgot
caused by
about
nuclear
that.
testing and waste
Duh.
from a research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Exactly.
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
How's
You
it
mean,
taste?
is it edible?
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide, if you ask me.
Well,
Damn.
try one for dinner and you can help improve it. That area is home to the particular... The gauge below...
Could you imagine?
Eat food. To take a rest. That area is home to the Sunda whistling thrush.
Alright, let me eat this rat real quick. Imagine saying that as a sentence. Oh wait, no, I already ate the rat. Eat the tree frog. I'm glad it doesn't stop you from eating. I've never actually had a calorie mate. I've had opportunities to buy one, but I've never actually, like, bought one. Rat on a stick. What was it, Demolition Man? That's what they had down in the underworld area, was rat burgers. That's one good damn rat. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
You must be Sokolov.
You must be Ames.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from
Does he look like Logan's man?
I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
One of the things that me and my husband were also talking about was, imagine if they had a secondary soundtrack for this and it was all in Russian, because it's supposed to be in Russian. That's how they're supposed to be talking. They even mention it here in this conversation that his Russian is really good and he speaks it very well, but you're hearing it in English. I think that would be like an interesting thing, like certain conversations are spoken in different languages.
Who's they?
Who is they?
Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities,
One neat thing that
Khrushchev has managed to
persisted
suppress
through
the
the Far Cry.
opposition
Oh, do
so
they do
far.
that?
But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top
Oh,
of
that's
that,
cool.
the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power
If you
base is
set it
rapidly
on.
crumbling away.
Does it have
Is
captions?
trying to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev,
That's pretty cool.
and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
That's cool.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
These are the two we got right now.
Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
Might end up having to do this one. Defeat the Sorrow with a body count of at least 100 on normal or higher. That'll be easy.
Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Too bad there's not like an actual running count. This is all cutscenes throughout here anyway. A little of column A, a little of column B. Right now, I'm just going through the long playthrough, trying to get what I can. Since I'm going through the whole series, I'm still getting achievements for just Metal Gear Solid. I didn't really try too hard with MGS2. It's got a good ending plot, but the actual replaying it again was actually annoying in certain parts. This is probably my favorite one out of all of them, though.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
That's Major. That's their favorite? Yeah. It's so good. And don't you forget
He's the
it.
Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Got him. Fancy shooting.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
Not the boss, are you?
I haven't seen RoboCop in for a long time. If you're not the boss, then die.
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major!
He's just like, bye. I'm out of here. He just darts everybody. Hoo-yah! That's something I'm gonna have to get good at again, is the CQC for some of these. Try to remember the basics of CQC. This was probably the perfect blend of cinema and gameplay.
You did the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Knife fight. Good night.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Ugh. Time to find Sokolov.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a crew colonel named Volgan.
A group?
They were part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake,
Ruh-roh.
sounds like this could be even hotter.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You better hurry.
Stinks.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Alright. Let's go get our buddy. Actually, I think that's it for the virtuous mission. Hang on. Since I already got that. Is that it? Spirit of the Jungle. Okay, never mind. That starts off with Operation Snake Eater, so we're done with what we can do here. Da 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 da. And the rest is cutscenes.
You okay?
Oh.
And we're from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
The
sleepy.
best news to offer. They're coming for me.
I'm
I'm
finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise.
So finished.
And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
you're making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Oh no.
Is that thing finished?
No. This
Just
is
about.
only the end of phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I'm surprised he wasn't sent here to kill him, honestly. Besides the fact that the US probably wanted him for their own use. Oh shit. Boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Oh shit.
Hornets.
Just gonna pop an H on this box for hornets.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
fight with you once more. Welcome back,
Boss.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
It's actually raining blood. In the HD collection, it's like they completely forgot about that filter. It just looked like it was raining.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Let me guess, lightning.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogel.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
No.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Rip. Gotcha. Ow. I've only had my collarbone broken. That was bad enough. I can't imagine what that fucking feels like.
Face.
Oh.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Which death would you take? Vulcan killing you or the boss throwing you into the river?
He must die.
I think I'd rather be thrown in the river.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Easy. Just toss me in the river.
Jack, you can't come with us.
Rip.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Are we done here?
Yes, yes, yes. Mr.
Now,
Impatient.
onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Everything hurts. Is it supposed to... It's raining. It got dark hella quick.
Snake, can you hear me?
Just
Yeah.
barely.
Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Imagine having to set all
Healing
your
is
broken
divided into
bones.
treatment using
Jesus.
medicine with the item window button, and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Let's do this! Ow. Hey look, I got a roommate over there. What's up, Sorrow? If anybody didn't know, that's the Sorrow over there. What is this? A cut. So we cure it with a knife, right? Imagine doing everything out of order. Splint. Fractured bone. Band-aid. This part always looks like it sucks. Oh! Oh! Sick to my stomach I am. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's a thunder outside. Christ. I'm sure being thrown around in a river would not do you no favors.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I don't know, can I? What's up, buddy? How's it going? The rock, paper, scissors video for this always got me. It's the funniest shit. All the promo videos was so good. For some reason, I feel that defeating the fear without damaging or using weapons except food. So I'm wondering how to actually hurt him. Would you have to have rotten food to hurt him? I wonder.
A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
I might have to look that one up. This one,
What are we going to do with the girl?
I read that you just need stun
Who
grenades.
is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Not so fast, my dear.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
She's got spunk.
She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Oh yeah, he is.
Remember the Alamo.
You don't care. And that will probably end where this goes, because I do not have enough time to even do the monologue for the next part. So when we start up next time, we will be on the ground at the beginning of Operation Snake Eater. Thanks guys for hanging out and watching. For those that watch for speedruns, I'm on a break right now. I will be going back to speedrunning GTA 3 eventually. Just taking a bit of a break. But yeah. Take care, guys. And I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.